day today. I'm super excited. We finally pulled the trigger and we have the Texas Speed mufflers for the Corvette. So these are the valved ones, which means it'll be a full, complete Texas Speed exhaust. We're gonna go up to the shop today. We're going to take this exhaust off, put the new one on. You guys saw the cold start of what the Corvette is like with just the NPP mufflers on, and then we're gonna go ahead and put the Texas Speed ones on. Also, I haven't even opened it up, so we'll unbox all this when we get up there, obviously. I'll show you all the pieces. It was like 1,100 bucks. So this is everything they sent me with whatever that kit is. So you can choose between chrome or black tips. I got the black ones. Will it fit? No. No, it will not. That's a problem. Look at that. That's incredible. We will head over to meet up with Austin and head up to Omaha.
Yeah. I had to cover my ears.
All right, it is time to start unboxing this exhaust. So I'm assuming this is probably tips. No, I need to stop guessing before I open them up. Oh, lanyards.
Yeah. If they ever need redone, I guess I could re-laser it afterwards too.
Dude, these are killer. That's
Your car looks like a brighter white than the Z06.
yeah. I'm hoping since we'll have the mild to wild switch already in the car. This looks like it has all the wiring to get it in an decent spot. Hopefully I don't need to use all of this wiring. This will be so much louder. You can tell it's going to be a third of the weight. So that'll be huge. All right, it's time to start taking this thing off. What are you running into?
The fucking diff cooler. And then these guys.
Oh, yeah, it's barely... What? That doesn't make any sense at all. Do you have your seatbelt on?
I put it on right now.
Okay, that's good. Well, it's really hard to admit when you're this wrong, but the Corvette's staying at the shop, and we are on our way back to Lincoln. We've got the stock exhaust. I'm gonna return the TSP, and I'll explain later why I have to do that. All right, so kind of the story behind why this TSP isn't working, and kind of an update on what's going on. So it's now the next day. I have called Texas Speed, and they said this exhaust should work for all Corvette models in 2008. That's what they told me on the phone. Well, starting a case with them, trying to figure out why it's not working. I don't know if they have to do some refabrication or if it's just this one-off exhaust that isn't working for me. Maybe I did something just not quite right. But basically, on the Z06, you have a larger rear differential. And with that, you also have your differential cooler. So you have your cooler lines and the little cooler that sits up off to the side of the diff. With that cooler that sits up there, it doesn't leave enough room for the pipe that they have on here to get up and over that rear end. Saying that, they want me to take pictures of it on the car. I didn't take pictures of it on the car yesterday. So I have to run back up to Omaha, back to the shop, put this exhaust back on, take some pictures of why it won't fit and where it's not fitting, and hope to God, just gonna pray on it, that it's going to fit for some reason this time. See if there's something just not quite right that we were doing the other day, and hopefully it just fits. Now, because metal doesn't just change like that, I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to ship this one back to Texas Speed and then get a new one shipped from them back to me. So this project is put on hold for a little bit, minus doing the small work right now to figure out why this one's not fitting and what we need to do to get one to fit. All right, here's what we're working with. So the way that this bin comes out, it needs to go up sooner, and this in the back needs to come down later. That's our problem. Basically where this all ended up, this exhaust is supposed to fit Z06's, supposed to. Apparently mine it doesn't. So they've seen this problem before from Texas Speed. What they're gonna do, they're gonna make it real easy on me. They're gonna get me return labels and I'm gonna ship them back. They're gonna give me a full return. They don't really have another exhaust option that would even work on here. So unfortunately, the TSP is not the way that we're gonna be able to go. My biggest downfall with that is the black tips. But there might be a way that we can still get everything we want. Louder, valved, black tips. I'm gonna do the exhaust muffler mod. I've got a guy ready that once I get them cut open, get some pipe for him and pull the packing out, he can weld it together for me. That solves louder. The NPP already has the valve on it. Boom, solved, done, awesome. Third thing, black tips. Got a little buddy who can possibly help me out there. He's checking for me right now, but I might be able to cut the tips off, send them over, get them black chromed, and get all of this done for way cheaper than going and buying any other exhaust, let alone it's a $1,200 exhaust or a $2,500 exhaust. Should be able to get away way cheaper than doing anything else. All right, so we are ready to head off to the welder. I love those moments when you just get it into like the, you know what, let's just do this mentality. I got all these cut, I got it ground down. We're gonna get these off to the welder. So I got the packing out, I got tube. I need to not forget the exhaust tubing that I have. But here is the exciting part. This is so sick. I'm so excited for this. She's rolling away. Look at how well these turned out. Should be ready to get welded on. I have to figure out which one of these goes where on the exhaust, put them in the appropriately numbered bag, and then we'll be ready to actually leave. Take these to the welder tonight. We were supposed to get some really bad weather, but it looks like it's all clear. He just texted me that out by his place, it's all clear. So we're gonna get these lined up in the correct bags and then head off to the welder, drop those off, and then hopefully get this back tomorrow night or Saturday night and get this put back on the car on Sunday. All right, we're back at the shop. Here are the exhausts. We got them back, got them all protected, welded up. Look at that. Oh. They've got a lot of crazy, oh, Reg! Okay, all right. They've got so much crazy stuff in here right now. The Z06, some sort of AMG. Daryl, dude, freaking Daryl. There's so many people helping out right now, and it's going terribly. Through hard work, determination, and definitely not messing up so many times, there is the black chrome exhaust. One of one, baby. I'm a true Corvette guy, one of one. And we got the new AC belt on. That was a different problem that was really not fun. Yeah. And then we'll get a cold start here in a little bit. Joel, you want to, oh wait, hold on. Do we have the valves hooked up?
Yeah. Yeah, we put the vacuum back in.
Okay.
But I don't know if your control is on or off.
All right, ready?
Ready? That's crazy. Oh. That's absolutely insane. And it sounds way better in person than I thought it did in the other videos I watched. It almost seems like it was worth it now. I watched a lot of videos and it didn't sound very good in the videos. I'm very impressed with how good it sounds in person. Oh my gosh. All right, so it's finally 2 a.m. and we're headed back home. AC belt is on, the exhaust is done. I can tell it is cracking and popping so much more. We definitely messed something up. So my speedo, obviously at 0. My heads-up display, also reading 0. We think we pinched a wire when we were trying to do the exhaust because we did it wrong the first time. Tried putting the wrong side on the wrong side of the car. So we're gonna get this worked out. I'm gonna send you guys probably into the next day. I'll probably reiterate all of this, but just let's move forward. Listen to what I say. I promise you, if it doesn't come through on camera, it does in person. Let's go to the end. All right, an official cold start. Morning after, exhaust is done. We're gonna start with the valves closed and then open it up shortly after. So, to kind of go over everything again, really weird situation that we ran into the Corvette. Kind of starting from the beginning and kind of piece all this together. The TSP exhaust that I got was supposed to fit. TSP said it didn't. They told me to send it back. There was nothing they can do. Okay, cool, fine, send it back. Well, then I start seeing online that there are videos of other YouTubers fitting that exhaust up to their 08, 09 Z06s, and some of them who have problems going back to TSP, getting it rescanned and refitted, and it fits on the car. I wish I would have had a better experience. I'm not gonna say anything poorly about them. TSP, everyone there was super helpful. They gave me full refund, so I can't complain too much about anything there. Although, I really wish I would have been able to run that exhaust. However, doing this stock exhaust mod to the NPP exhaust that my car came with was one of the best mishaps that this car has actually brought to me. And the best part of it is it's still valved. I found a way to still get the tips that I really liked, the black chrome tips. They're like, if I had to recommend it to anybody that has a Z06, C6 Z06 with an NPP exhaust and you're looking for louder, get this mod done. And if you want to customize it more, go to the link that I did. Cut your tips off, make sure you mark them, keep track of them, send it off to get chromed or powder coated or whatever, and then weld it all back together, because I cannot stress to you how pleased I am with the sound of this exhaust. I saw so many videos of these modified exhausts on YouTube already, and I thought they all sounded terribly. It sounds so good. I cannot stress to you, this is my biggest recommendation, is if this exhaust is still on your car, do the exhaust mod. It is probably one of the best things that has happened to this car, and out of all of the terrible things, it came a really big blessing with being able to do that. I got away for about $400 doing it, and I think the average person would probably be able to get it done for $600 at a place that they don't really have connections with, whereas I had connections for both welding and for the black chrome. Save your money, it keeps your valves, and when your valves are closed, this car is incredibly quiet. It's awesome. Then you open up your valves and this thing screams. It sounds phenomenal, and I honestly, I wish people would be able to post better videos. I don't know if mine's gonna come out that well either, but where I'm left standing is this car's been here for about 2 weeks just sitting, because all the lights that we were getting on the dash and the speedometer not working, we cut a wire when we were putting the exhaust back in, so be really careful when you're putting the exhaust back in. Cut a wire, went in, we had to go fix that, so we took it back to the shop, took the exhaust back out, fixed that. That was for an evap line, so got that code, I believe, to go away. I gotta reread the codes and figure out what's still all popping up. But apparently my speed sensors are not reading, so they either went out or I cut those lines as well. So I have to track that down and figure that out. Right now the car is just sitting. Just gotta get the car back up to 100%, and then we're gonna start working on some aesthetic stuff, I think. Maybe painting the hood, maybe doing a duck wing and some other stuff. So stay tuned for all that stuff. We've got more car stuff with the Subaru and the Ranger coming soon as well. Nice weather came around, so we will probably be riding and doing some motor vlogging here real soon too. So Grom will be out, we'll be having some fun on that thing. Thank you guys for joining us. If you stayed here this long, you probably enjoyed the video, so just go ahead and subscribe. Any comments or questions that you guys have on the MPP, the TSP, anything else, anything you want to see, leave them down below. There'll be more content to come. See you guys in the next one.